One thing I'll miss about being a student athlete is the community and the gear.
Probably the memories and the relationships you make with people.
Being around all my peers and meeting new people from track, basketball, women tennis, women's soccer, women's softball, and just all those relationships that you have and you build with them during the summertime and with your brothers doing practice and in the locker room, all those bonds and those great memories that we created together, and that's one thing I always, miss and will remember.
Walking into BDK and seeing that they had the good potatoes.
One thing I'll miss about being a student athlete is just kind of like pulling the student athlete card, like, sorry, like, professor, I was late because I'm a student athlete, or like, I'm tired because I'm a student athlete. Yeah.
One thing I'll miss most about being a student athlete would be the free food.
Ooh, the food. The free food.
One thing I'm gonna miss about being a student athlete is definitely getting a free breakfast every morning, because that's not gonna happen after graduation.
Probably the one thing that I miss about being a student athlete is kind of always being like on the grind. You're always doing something day in, day out, working all the time at night.
I think the biggest thing that I'll miss about being a student athlete is coming into practice every day and seeing my teammates. I'm really going to miss them.
So a time that I wanted to give up that I didn't, and I'm very happy I didn't, was at the end of sophomore year. I ended up getting stress fractures in both of my feet, and then I tried to come back my junior year, ended up getting really sick and having to sit out that year. So I was definitely contemplating, is this something that my body can handle and can I really go through and finish it? And I'm happy to say that I'm back healthy and much stronger this year, and I've been competing really well. So I'm very happy that I didn't give up, and there's a lot of opportunities I would have missed if I gave up during those really hard times.
There was a time during my junior season I could have given up, but I persevered and stuck with it. I went from running a 9:15 in the steeplechase to running an 8:36 a couple weeks later and qualifying for the national championships.
One time that I could have given up but I didn't, and I'm really glad I didn't, is my freshman year. I had a really rough time adjusting to practice in college, and I thought I wasn't going to come back and run track. And I talked to a lot of people, like my family and friends, and they told me just give it another shot. And now I'm finishing my 4 years and I graduated, so that's pretty awesome.
My biggest athletic achievement at my time in Arizona, I'd say it's 2015 when I got my first extended playing time at Colorado. It was a big Pac-12 game, and I came up big with 2 sacks.
Becoming the second all-time goal scorer, and as a team making the Sweet 16 and making it to 3 out of the 4 tournaments.
Alright, my biggest athletic achievement at the University of Arizona would absolutely be making it to the national championships in the 4x4 relay.
Go Ash.
I hit a walk-off this year, walk-off.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
My biggest athletic accomplishment at the U of A was being able to compete at the cross-country championships this fall, and being able to cross the line and see my coaches and my parents waiting there for me. And knowing that my teammates were back home cheering for me was the greatest feeling in the world.
A workout that I thought I would never survive was my freshman year when we first got here in July, and we had to do 300-yard sand shuttles out on the sand courts. And it's Arizona summer, so it's like 117 outside, it's like dry, and so we're running these sand shuttles. And all I remember is the girls are putting Aquaphor in their nose to keep their noses from drying up.
I don't know how to explain it, but I was so far behind that my coach at the time just told me to just stop where I was and just catch up to people. And I was getting the pity clap from the distance group, so that was pretty embarrassing. And I was crying the entire time, so it was great, yeah.
I think the workouts where I definitely feel like I'm not going to survive are the ones where I have to run repeat 300s.
My experience was the very first day I got here, and we ran, how many gassers?
15.
15 gassers, and I think I about died on 5.
So a workout that I thought I wasn't going to survive was probably during fall training when we had 600 and 200 repeats on the football field, and running on the football field is pretty hard, especially when you're trying to go in a circle. So I definitely thought I was not going to finish that workout.
So an impression of our coach would be outfielders get behind the ball, infielders head down. We can beat the New York Yankees today. Gowans, is that all right with you?
Coach Harvey, whenever we're doing like box jumps or anything that's jumping, he'll be like ankle, knee, leg, hip. Or if you do something wrong, kind of, he's like, okay, that, but 5,000% better.
All right, Vic, do one more. Okay, one more. Okay, good, one more. All right, that was good. Just do one more. One more. One more. One more.
One more.
All right, one more, here we go.
One more, gang.
Definitely be when she goes, change your mindset, think of something positive. Oh my God.
My impression of Coach Lee would be, Day-Day, why are you late? If you want to go to the Nationals, you got to do the math.
Right after graduation, I'm doing a road trip for a month or so just to camp and hike, which I'm pretty pumped for, and then just seeing what's out there that I can do after college.
After graduation, I'm looking forward to going on to nursing school.
Finding a new passion that I can put a lot of my energy into.
I'm actually going to Europe with my mom after graduation, and then after that I am moving to Maryland.
The thing that I'm looking forward to most after graduation would just be spending time with my parents and my brothers and sisters, because I haven't seen them in I don't know how long.
Well, what I'm looking forward to most after graduation is having some free time to actually be a real person.
What I'm gonna look forward to the most after I graduate is not waking up for 6 a.m. practices.
My biggest academic achievement here at Arizona would have to be being Student Athlete of the Month.
Being accepted into graduate school here.
My biggest academic achievement has been getting a 4.0 GPA during one of my semesters here at the University of Arizona.
I got 4 C's my freshman year, and then I was able to get 4.0s for the next 3 years.
My biggest academic achievement at Arizona was probably maintaining a 4.0 through all my semesters. It's something I worked really hard for and have finally accomplished.
Finishing my student teaching while running cross country.
My first semester here, I'm very embarrassed to say I got a 1.0 GPA, but I'm proud to say as well that I'm going to graduate with a 3.2 GPA.
Cats Academics definitely helped us with deadlines, paperwork, anything that we might have missed, tutoring, just everything from being overwhelmed from finals. They're just amazing, and I'm glad that we have those resources, those people that help us out, and I just want to say thank you to Leanne and everyone else in Cats Academics.
They've always provided resources and encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone and push me beyond my limits.
Cats Academics just has so many great resources and so many great people, from tutoring to your advisors helping you with scheduling, and even the life skills team.
Cats Academics has done everything for us, honestly. I don't think I would have made it this far, graduated in at least 4 years without them.
Cats Academics has really been the base of everything that we've had to do academically, so it's nice to have that core support. Whenever you had questions, you could always go to them. So without them, I really would feel lost, and so I think they've helped me find my path and just encouraged me along the way.
My teammates most likely to be in a reality TV show is, I think, my whole team in general, because we are hilarious, and I feel like the confession cams, we would be probably chewing each other up, but it's all out of love, and I think we would be the top reality TV show that there is out there.
Tyler Spriggs.
Charlotte Brasha.
Reality TV show would have to be Nick Thorne. I'm gonna go with Nick Thorne on that one.
I think that me and Kennedy would be on a reality TV show.
You're gonna have your own reality TV show soon.
I think, yeah. We talk about it all the time. So.
Alyssa Dunham.
Hillary Edior.
Gina Snyder.
Love and Hip Hop, Housewives of Orange County.
Hill could be
basketball
Love and
wives,
Hip Hop.
football wives.
Anything.
No.
Wives, trophy wife, Alyssa Denham. Alyssa. Final answer.
Brina.
Definitely Brina.
Definitely Brina.
I don't know why.
A teammate that is most likely to become famous on Instagram, I would say, is Kenny Kenneker because of her makeup tutorials that she has potential for.
Marcus Griffin.
Marley. I'll give Marley. She could be Instagram famous. Actually, Kiana. Kiana.
I feel like Haley Blount would become famous on Instagram just because, I don't know, she always like eats like really cool food and stuff, and then she does that the Olympic lifting.
I think the most likely person to be famous on Instagram is Caitlin.
Even though I don't have an Instagram.
This one. Most likely to become famous on Instagram? Absolutely. Victoria Ortiz. Or Kennedy. To become famous on Instagram. You or Kennedy. Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah.
Just 100% is definitely going to be the most Instagram famous.
Yeah.
Mainly just because he's probably the guy that just follows everyone.
Yeah, follow for follow, like for like. That's how you get your.
Not actually because he has friends, but just because.
I like to think I do, but I post worthy stuff. I feel like, so it's fine. I don't know.